music doesn't get you amped. Well then, Mr. Powers, there is no pleasing you. I love gold. Welcome to the Secret Variant, everybody. This is ULTRAMAXIMUS here. I want to thank you all for the subscribers, because thanks to you, we have reached our 1,000 subscriber goal to unlock the giveaway of giveaways, and that is, of course, the Ultra Box. I'm a little slow at giving this one away because I'm still putting more in it. I got a couple of packages I'm waiting for some things to put in. But that doesn't really matter because you guys are here for the content. Not for the Ultra Box, not for the giveaway. You guys are here for the content. And I got ninth man. You know I don't need any more hype men. You know that, right? I appreciate you calling me the spec god. And what he's referring to is if you didn't watch Friday's Drunken Chat, you should go watch that. Because the Spec Matrix made a return of returns. But anyway, you guys love me for other reasons too. But our soundtrack is provided by White Bat Audio, so make sure you do go and subscribe to them if you like their tunes. And of course, they're available whitebataudio.com and also on Spotify. And I don't know where the man is, but the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Hurt S. Eric, Mel V's 2021 Rookie of the Year, co-conspirator on the Melcasts. Well, wherever he is, he's doing logo work, and he's responsible for this logo, so make sure you do hit him up. Cherokee Metal, Empire Comics, good to see you guys too. Perpetual Comics, good to see you as well. Thank you guys for joining in the live stream. ComicBarricade.com, giving you the ability to keep your books upright, and of course it is a very, very good thing when I supply you the code ULTRA. Get yourself a 10% off of your order. And yeah, I need like 60. I need 60 more of those things, I swear. WandaComics.com, and shout out to Tylox the Mullet, Tylox the Mighty. I hope you enjoyed the giveaway special that I threw in there with the Eat the Rich cover A and cover B from Wanted. And Wanted Comics, of course, doing wonderful things for collectors for years. Yeah, they have their exclusives, and you guys know me, I am super tight about store exclusives. They got to be straight fire and hit like all cylinders for me. Can't have no misfires. No misfires. Wanted Comics, they don't miss. So shout out to you, Drew. And right now, you guys think like this 1099K stuff with PayPal and Venmo is tough? Google's like, hey man, we need some tax data and some other stuff. I'm like, I just verified y'all with this PIN code thing y'all said. So my super chat still is not active, even though my channels are monetized. So I appreciate you guys watching commercials. It will help me one day to receive a paycheck from all the hard labor I put into these shows. But in the meantime, if you wanted to direct support my comic book guerrilla style warfare comic book journalism, you can do so at paypal.me/ultramaximus. And yeah, I need to invest in a new chair for my blown out back. ULTRAMAXIMUS Speculation Matrix, again, is the reason why you need to go back and watch that episode of Drunken Chat from Friday. If you don't know, you will. And then, of course, other great things that have come out of the mind of the Maximus, which is the Speculation Matrix itself. Would be a couple other videos on this channel. Make sure you do share the second printing homage variants Marvel Legacy list, as well as the Hip Hop variant Platinum list. And, well, there's a lot of those in there, but also check out the Raw reports, because that's... Honestly, let's talk about it. My pickups and mail drops are where a lot of spec is shown to you, but not explained to you. Unless I explained it to you in that video. And you should go back and watch some of those too. And click that notification bell for notifications, and make sure you are leaving me a comment if you're watching this stuff on the rewind. I understand my content is not very timeless. It is very timely. And it is it has an expiration date. So I appreciate all of the amazing amount of views you guys give me in just a short period of time. I do watch the spike, and I'm looking at the analytics and thanking all of you subscribed viewers. And then also, I really need to actually give a shout out to you unsubscribed viewers. Thank you for supporting the channel indirectly. And yeah, I don't know why you're not subscribed. You should be, because I'm not here with any ulterior motives. I'm just here to represent the information and get it to you in a good fashion. So let's go, everybody. Let's go. Secret Variant is on the way. I'm sorry, I got a cat circling my legs and distracted me. You guys know that there is some spoilerific things going to be happening here because, of course, we're going to be looking at books that come out in the next couple of weeks. So make sure you are A-okay with the spoilers. And again, hello. Let me show my mug. Guys, did you come to see me? No, you didn't really come to see me, but I'm going to show you me anyway. So, what up, everybody? Let's get this thing kicking. And, yeah, hope you're all having a good weekend. Our first publisher up this week is Action Lab in their Danger Zone. And we've got Digger number 4. Action Lab then provides us with Bigfoot Frankenstein number 5. And then Hath No Fury number 4. Hey, cat, get out of there. Aftershock, shattering your expectations as always. Land of the Living Gods, number 1. And of course, since it's number 1, it's going to have a incentive variant for you. So there's your 15 copy. Ahoy! Final orders are due on 1/16 for this list. For this listing, at least, because I think there's only one book. Because this comes from the Lunar Distribution Network, and of course their final orders are due today on 1/9. So we're going to look at the review of what I showed you last week from Lunar Distribution, but I'm also showing you the stuff that is due next Sunday. My Bad number 405. James Lewis, good to see you. What up? Antarctic Press has given you, we got actually quite a big list from them. Alias Black and White number 2 of 7. Oh, this is perfectly legal to say. Cat Shit Volume 3, number 1. And yes, that is actually a comic book name. And multiple volumes, as you can tell. Cookie and the Kid Volume 2, number 4. Gold Digger, number 285. And then here's your 286. Which it looks like 286 kind of like spoiled 285's cover. Horror Comics Nightmare Gallery one shot. And then Jungle Comics number 5. Patriotica United number 2 of 3. There's your cover A. There's your cover B. We are moving on to Archie, giving us Archie's Valentine's Spectacular, number 1. And then World of Betty and Veronica Jumbo Comics Digest, number 12. And that's going to finish it up for them. Next up is Artists, Writers, and Artisans, dropping Primo's number 104. Okay. So this is very interesting, and there's not very many publishers out there that are actually doing this, and I kind of want to give them a shout out for this, because not only do I dig the concept of, Aztec culture and things like that. Well, we've got a variant cover by Diodato Jr. And then we also, for one of the few times, do we have an incentive variant cover. This is hot. So it's also done by the artist, so Carlo Barberi. Well, there's also going to be this version, a Spanish edition. Marvel Comics last did a Spanish edition for Massacre. Do you guys remember that? The Mexican Deadpool guy, Massacre. Pretty cool book. So just cool to see a Spanish edition of a book that I wonder if they're going to do all 4 issues in Spanish. And if they do all 4 issues in Spanish, where I live, obviously in Central Florida, there's going to probably be people who are probably going to be wanting this one. So we'll see. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think of that one. Behemoth dropping Heavy Metal Drummer number 1. So you guys know Behemoth number 1. They're going to have a slew of variant covers, and some of these are pretty vivid. I don't know if you saw me change slides and my screen just light up like a sun. But then here is your cover C, which is probably a little spoilerific, because I think it's an alien posing as a drummer. And then that is not a Flarkin, but that's something extremely grotesque. And then here we go. More is probably spoilerific information, but there's your cover E limited edition. No Holds Barred, number 3. And then there is your cover B. And that's going to wrap it up. Oh, I forgot the interchange one. Black Mask Studios dropping White number 6 second printing. So instead of being allocated to 2,500, I think these are allocated to 10,000. And I don't think they ever get third prints out of them. So I think 10,000 is enough. Mad Cave dropping Speed Republic number 1, cover A. Speed Republic number 1, cover B. And I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a Mercedes 190E Evolution or something similar. Be a big old wing like that. On a 4-door sedan only happened a few times in production cars, at least. So I might have to check that one out, being a little bit of a car nut. And I think I got my buddy Cherokee Metal, who's also a fellow car nut, in the live chat. So last week I showed you guys Lunar distribution, final orders due 1/9/22, Playthings number 1, and then the We Don't Kill Spiders Legendary Edition. So this is basically like your artist proof edition, big huge book. So if you are into those things and you like the We Don't Kill Spiders story, that artist edition may be for you. All right, next up is the Scout comics that are on final order cut off next Sunday because of their Lunar distribution. And this is the reason why I'm doubled up on my shows here, because I like to show you guys a week in advance, because sometimes I'm not able to go live before the final order cutoff needs to be put in on a Sunday. But you do have time for Monday, so all of the other stuff that you're seeing on this show, make sure you do get your LCS involved. Tell them what books you want. Otherwise, forever may the odds be in your favor if you are chasing an incentive variant or a book that did not get very heavily ordered. But Scout Comics Gear giving you a couple of books. So we got Impossible Jones, number 4 of the 4-issue series. And here on the cover, we see a little bit more of Impossible Jones's powers and things like that. But yeah, there we go. Guest starring the enigmatic Even Steven. And then it says, get ready to get wrecked. Battles the Bayonne Brawler, the Home Wrecker. Anyway, the Rad Wraith, however, might hit with skateboard fans. Just saying. Pretty cool looking there, right? And then he's tearing his heart out. I don't know why he's tearing his heart out. But there's your unlockable 10-copy incentive. And then that's going to finish it off for them. Titan Comics, Blade Runner Origins 5 through 8, the Robert Hack Virgin Pack. So big one in the center is issue 5, and then on the left, I believe, is issue 6, and then 7 and 8 on the right there. So this is basically a 4-pack of books you have to order together, and instead of just showing you one of the covers, I showed you all of the covers, but it's pretty cool because it's all the Virgin packs, basically just the virginized covers from the Blade Runner Origins. But do these count as like a later printing? That's what I don't know. Like, is it a second? Does it count as a second print or third print? Probably have to ask somebody at Titan how that works. But anyway, Vault giving us Human Remains number 5, so that's our cover A. And then here is your cover B. Yeah, I'd say those spiders are a little hungry, huh? Yep. Radio Apocalypse number 2, cover A. And then Radio Apocalypse number 2, cover B. Dre at Barnhouse, good to see you. Zenoscope. So we got actually a pretty big FOC list from Zenoscope this week. Grim Fairy Tales number 57 with the cover A by Vitorino. Then here's your cover B. And then your cover C. Cover D for Grim Fairy Tales 57. And then we are on to Grim Spotlight Gretel Bloody Mary One Shot. Cover A by Chrome. cover B. And then cover C by Garvey. Myths and Legends Quarterly, Jack and Jill. Well, Jack is jacked up and Jack and Giants. Jack and Jill cover C. That must be Jill. Van Helsing Annual, Hour of Witch One Shot. Cover B. And is it me, or does she have to carry her 3D glasses everywhere everywhere she goes? I think it's kind of cool, right? Get it? Red and blue, 3D. Haha. Here's your one shot cover C. She's eating your heart out. Boom Studios giving us Basilisk number 7. And wasn't this supposed to be a 6-issue miniseries? Big Remo. What up, man? Basilisk number 7, cover B. And, I did not see any incentives, which was weird. I think I might have actually... Hey, animal. Those are comics. You don't be touching those. I may have actually missed the incentives here, unless there weren't any. But I think there probably was. But I was probably hyper focused on all the crap that I had to deal with, and so my apologies. I'm missing those real quick. Make sure you check with your LCS. But Berserker, of course, cover A, cover B, and then here's your cover C, which is the same as cover A, but it's foil. And then here's the same as cover D, same as cover B is your cover D, which is just foil. Yeah. 25 copy incentive virgin, and then your 50 copy Fornes variant, and then the 100 copy is your B cover virginized, and then your 150 copy incentive is your 50 copy ratio incentive virginized. So we got a lot of variants coming. Still high ratio for Berserker at issue 7. What's going to happen when it actually turns into, something more than just an option? All right, so here is where I was honestly focused when I was going through the FOC list for Boom. And, so I think this is going to be more of a hit than people give it credit for. But Buckhead number 3 is killing it with video game homages right now, because this is fire. But. So understand this. This is your 10 copy incentive. In order to get the incentive, that incentive variant, you have to order 10 copies of cover A. Then, in order to tease you, they did an FOC reveal variant. Well, unfortunately, you can order as many of this FOC reveal variant as you want, but you're not going to get any of these unless you order 10 copies of cover A. Follow with me? So the FOC reveal variant, however, is able to be ordered 25 copies to unlock the ability to get yourself one of these. And this is a 25 copy incentive variant, but it's for the FOC reveal. Now, taking a page directly out of Dynamite's playbook is Boom Studios saying you have to order 25 copies of this in order to get one of these, but if you order 25 copies of this, you get none of these. You have to order 10 copies of this to get one of this. 25 copies of this to get one of this. So there's going to be a lot of people who are ordering 35 copies just to get 2 incentives. Good luck. Because those incentives, I think, are going to be... Yeah, it's crazy. Ninth Wonder, I know you're reading the book. So, I mean, you're collecting the book, you're reading the book. And obviously there's a lot of people who are, they're basically, they're strong-arming you, Dwayne. I mean, that's really what it is. Boom is saying, oh yeah, you want this? Go ahead. So just make sure you hit up Lucas at the pull box if your LCS isn't able to help you out. Just get in early on this one, because it being a Boom book, if there's popularity behind it, it always is. That book's probably already been printed. Let's just be honest. That book has probably already been printed off of issue number 1 numbers. So, throw my hands up here, but try to throw you guys a bone every now and then when I can. I got a feeling. about that one. But Buffy the Vampire Slayer issue number 34, of course, it delivers with a cover A by Franny, a cover B by Gorgiev, and then your 10-copy incentive by Franny is the Virginized cover A. Here is your 25-copy incentive by Fish, and then here is your cover E unlockable. That's going to finish it up for the Boom. Now we're on to Dark Horse. Manor Black, Fire in the Blood number 1. Cover B by Francavilla. And that's it. That's it. Dynamite Entertainment, of course, giving us a bunch of good things, but check this out. So a few months ago, they did a reprint of The Boys number 3. But they didn't do a gold foil variant of it. So for you guys checking out some of the things that's going on with The Boys, what I can remind you of is they did state in season 3, which debuts in about 5 more months. Well, they did state that the Herogasm episode is there. So that's news for you. So make sure you're looking for those books if you have been sleeping under a rock and missing any of the other news about The Boys. Because The Boys is super underground, but also because it's a low print. Let's just be honest. The original Wildstorm run, 5 issues or 6 issues or whatever it was, super duper low print, low distribution. The reprints got a little bit more love, but they're hardcore. But here you go. The Boys number 3 Dynamite Gold Foil Edition will be on FOC this week, so make sure you get your list in for that. Hell Sonia number 2. Cover A, cover B, cover C, cover D, cover E cosplay. And then here is your Perillo tint 10 copy, your 15 copy Yoon black and white, 20 copy cosplay virgin, and then 25 copy incentive Yoon virgin. Perillo got a limited virgin variant. Lee's got a limited virgin variant. And then they're on to the TMNT homage for Hell Sonia 2. There's your homage trade dress. Here is your FOC Risque Original. Here's your FOC Original as well. There's your 7-copy FOC incentive. There's your 11-copy incentive TMNT homage. And then your 15-copy FOC incentive Risque Virgin. Oh, but wait. Ultraviolet Perillo, and then another Ultraviolet Perillo Virgin variant cover. Oh, but wait, 21 copy FOC incentive Linsner Virgin for you as well. Okay, so we got Panther number 2, cover A, and here is your cover B. Here is your cover C, and then here is your cover D by Fornes. Cover E. 10 copy black and white, 20 copy black and white, 25 copy Fornes Virgin. Then cover J is your limited virgin. Your cover K is also a limited virgin. And then here we are, FOC TMNT homage. Okay. Here is your FOC Texiera homage Magnum original. And then here is your cover N 7-copy FOC Virgin, your 11-copy FOC TMNT homage Virgin, and then your 11-copy FOC incentive Texiera homage. So FOC incentive Aseo Virgin. Oh, and then here we have Cheesecake, everybody, and from Cheesecake, wow. This is not Adam Hughes, but I assume that this guy's career is just getting started. Get ready. So there is your Red Sonja Valentine's Day special, cover A. There's also a cover B by Leary Lee, but we haven't seen it yet. Here is your cosplay variant. Here is your, just kidding, 10 copy incentive by Leary Lee Virgin. But this one right here, 20 copy incentive, Soza Micah. Soza Micah? I'm hoping I'm not messing the name up super bad, but it's almost Adam Hughes, but you can tell it's not Adam Hughes. But you guys know what I'm saying. That was some wild stuff right there. So I expect that one to be a pretty big cover, even outside of the Red Sonja stuff. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you, Cobra Commander girl. All right. Red Sonja Valentine Special Cover F FOC bonus, the Jim Lee homage variant. And John Royale actually said, he's like, I wanted to homage that Jim Lee Wonder Woman that he just did. So, pretty cool. Here's your 7-copy FOC incentive cosplay virgin. And then here is your 11-copy FOC incentive black and white. So, I have not actually done a lot of research to see if that artist has done anything else. But I'm looking now. Red Sonja Valentine's Day Special 11-copy FOC incentive Lee homage variant by Royale as well. And then your 15-copy incentive black and white homage variant with trade dress. Whew. All right, so we made it through the dynamite. That means we're getting into the goods, everybody. Don't forget to smash that like button. And here we go. Star Trek Mirror War number 4 of 8. And there's your cover A. Here's your cover B. And I don't know what's going on here, but if we have 2 Picards and one of them is like that much taller, man, that's a weird universe. But anyway, there's the Mirror War, cover B. And then here is your 10-copy, I'm sorry, your 15-copy incentive. So, do a lot of stores order 15 copies of Star Trek? Probably not. Probably not. Star Wars Adventures 2021, number 14, cover A by Francavilla. And then cover B by Brookenshire. Number 14, cover C is the Francavilla incentive variant, basically just a black and white of the A cover. Doc Joe in the house, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining the live stream. TMNT The Last Ronin number 1 is going back for a 5th print, and they haven't even finished the story. So, what's going on here? IDW is apparently losing a ton of the Hasbro licensing, but I don't think they're losing the TMNT license. I think they get to keep that. But I do hear rumors of people bidding or in trying to negotiate talks to get the Star Wars, or I'm sorry, to get the Transformers and G.I. Joe license, the Hasbro stuff. But anyway, Transformers King Grimlock number 5, there's your cover A. The cover B by Padilla is currently unavailable. But they did show your 10-copy incentive variant, which looks pretty cool. But I'm not reading this. I mean, let's just be honest. But that's going to finish it for the IDW. Here we go with Image Comics. A Thing Called Truth, number 4 of 5. Cover A by Romboli. There's your cover B. And then basically they're putting the 2 of those covers together on the cover C's still, looks like, but they didn't merge the covers for you. Ant number 2, cover A, and then Ant number 2 with a retro trade dress. Crossover was a pushback from previous FOC list, so here you go again. Crossover 11, both cover A and cover B, and then there's a 25 copy and a 50 copy. The Magic Order the Magic Order 2, number 4. Cover B. Cover C. And then here is Mirka and Dolfo and Sweet Paprika, number 7 of 12. So here's a Mirka cover. Here's a La Fuente cover. There's not the cover, but the cover C artwork placeholder. And then Mirka and Dolfo gives us another cover. Cover D. And then she also gives us cover E, which is your Not Safe for Work variant. So be on the lookout for that one. New Masters number 1 of 6, cover A. And cover B. Nita Hawes Nightmare Blog number 4, cover A. Cover B. Nocterra number 1, cover A by Tony Daniel. Then the cover B is by Fabok. Both of them are amazing, right? This one's also not bad. Cover C, Danny and Simpson. And then cover D by Tony Daniel as well. Okay. Your 10 copy incentive, your 25 copy incentive, And then your 50 copy incentive by Megan Hutchinson Cates. And then you have your 100 copy incentive. Scumbag number 12, cover A. Scumbag number 12, cover B. Marguerite Sauvage doing such good work there. Pardon me. Spawn 326, cover A. Spawn 326, cover B. And then we've got Walking Dead Deluxe number 32, cover A. Cover B by Adlard. And then your cover C by Del Mundo. That's going to wrap it up for Image. DC Comics giving us the final order list for 116. So this is the stuff that's due next week. And we will review the 1/9 list here in just a second so you can get some of those late ads in. But Batgirl's number 3 coming in. Coming in hot. Cover B, cardstock variant. Not a bad looking cover. But this one right here, of course, for all of the Dick Grayson, Barbara Gordon shippers, they love this stuff. I spotted this cover a few months ago. I was like, yeah, you know, Rian Gonzalez and her, you know, her kind of like anime-ish style. There's going to be some people who chase this, and apparently she's done the 1 in 25s on all of these, even though there has been a 1 in 50, I think, for issue 1, which is fine. But this one I think is pretty cool, so shout out to Rian Gonzalez for her continued contributions. Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries number 11 of 12, and that's the Creeper, everybody. Black Manta number 6, cover A, cover B. And then we've got Detective 1052, cover B by Bermejo. And then cover C, which is your Jorge Fornes cardstock variant cover. Future State of Gotham, number 10. So that's the Neo Joker, or the new Joker, whoever that is, fighting Red Hood on there. And then here's your cover B, Mike Bowen cardstock variant cover of Nightwing. Harley Quinn, the animated series, the Eat Bang Kill Tour, number 6 of 6, cover A. There is your cover B, which I gotta say, for Derek Chu's work, this is one of his better, in my opinion. I don't know who's been coloring or how he's been coloring the last couple of ones. Felix said Batgirl's number 1 is atrocious. I'm so sorry. But Harley Quinn, the animated series, cover B here. Again, like I said, one of Derek Chu's better variant covers. And yeah, just the difference in his coloring has made this one, you know, made this one better. But unfortunately, there's not a lot of love for the guts of that Batgirl's book. Maybe you guys can scoop up those incentives real cheap here soon then. I Am Batman number 6 giving you a cover B, but you look, they didn't show you a cover A, which is really, really weird, right? So, I know. Expect that to be slid in there over the next couple of days. But they did say, hey, you know what? We're going to show you cover B. We're not going to show you cover A or C, but there's a cover D, which is your 1 in 25 incentive. At least they showed that. Joker number 12, cover B by Gerardo Zavino. And then your cover C. So, cover A? Anybody? Anybody? Nope. Not even Lunar Distribution knows what cover A looks like, but they're going to show us. Okay. If you guys don't know what this one is, it's a tarot card called The Hanging Man. I want you to read it. Okay? Read into that. But here is your incentive variant. I assume this is going to have more of the tarot card stuff on it. As it approaches printing and stuff like that. I think this is just probably the artwork image that they were going to look at, and this is just what they gave the public. But the Hanging Man is basically the tarot card, and they've been doing that tarot card thing on Joker for a while now, so I wonder if there's a good set. Justice League number 72, cover A. Then there's no cover B, but you know what? They said, oh, let's give Justice League versus the Legion of Superheroes number 2 cover A. By Scott Godlewski. Man, I'm screwing up names. Well, anyway, Gold Lantern, everybody. Gold Lantern. So if you don't know about the Gold Lantern first appears way back in that Grant Morrison run of Green Lantern. See, Omar's quick with it. See? Justice League versus the Legion of Superheroes #2 does have a cover B, however. Milestones in History #1, cover A, but it's a one-shot, so they didn't show anything else. But we'll see what happens with that one, because this, again, Milestones, for Milestone Entertainment and all of the Milestone characters, I want to see what actually happens in here, if there's any first appearance or anything like that going on. Pennyworth #7 of 7, and this is... I don't know what's going on here. But Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow #8, cover A. And then cover B. Superman Son of Kal-El #8, cover A. They don't show cover B. And then this I actually think has got potential. Just because Blackfire versus Starfire. Again, this Titans United story is, I think, like a loose adaptation on what was going on with the Titans TV series, so it makes it kind of cool. If you're into the TV series, the Titans United story is probably a good pickup for you. It's going to be a 7-issue mini-series, and then every one of the variant covers, like this one you see here, shows the character and then has the name on the background. So if you're into that kind of thing, well, here's your Superboy variant. Oh, and you know what? I was supposed to move this over to... Darn it. Well, everybody, Scout Comics for the one for next week. Well, there's your White Ash #2 of 2. And Wonder Girl #8, cover A. And I want everybody to take a look at this real quick because there's Wonder Girls everywhere. So a lot of return to her tribe and finding out a lot of her lost sisters. It's apparently a bunch of warriors. So it's looking pretty awesome in the Wonder Girl book, like a lot of future potential. And then Jeff DeCal giving you the cardstock variant cover that has previously been seen on FOC here. Just because I don't know what's going on with Lunar, man. They are shoving a whole bunch of Wonder Girl covers and then taking them off FOC and putting them back and taking them off. So it's wild. But Wonder Woman #784, cover A by Terry Dodson and Rachel Dodson. Wonder Woman 784, cover B, Will Murray cardstock variant cover. That's going to finish it up for the stuff due next week. So 116, everybody, for all those books I just showed you there. 116. Now, for all the late-minute ads you guys are going to be doing when you give everybody at your LCS your Marvel and other previews orders tomorrow or tonight, however you're doing it, see if they can add you on these late ads if you want to get them added on. Arkham City, The Order of the World, #5 of 6. And then here is your variant cover by Derek Chu. Batman 120, cover A by Jorge Molina. Cover B by Matina. Dan Hip with the cardstock variant cover, and then they slid this one in here, the Jock Foil cardstock variant cover. Batman 89 #5, cover A, the Joe Quinones cover, and then the cover B is the Adam Hughes cardstock variant cover. This has appeared on FOC once before. Batman Catwoman #10 of 12, cover A by Clay Mann. Here is your cover B by Jim Lee and Scott Williams. And then here is your cover C, Travis Terrest variant. Batman Urban Legends #12, cover A. Cover B. And then cover C. I'm wondering what's going on in this one. This cover C is interesting looking to me, but we'll see. Dark Knights of Steel #4, cover A by Yasmin Putri. This one's probably going to be a favorite amongst people just because of the fans of Harley doing their thing. And of course, this is Harley in her more classic looking actual Harley Quinn suit. So, Dark Knights of Steel #4 has a 25 copy incentive. So, there you have it. Detective Comics 1051 cover A. 1051 cover B by Bermeo. That's a wicked looking Joker, though. 1051 is going to be a cover C with a 25 copy incentive ratio on it. Green Lantern number 11, cover A by Bernard Chang. Cover B, Alan Qua. Joker presents the puzzle box number 7 of 7, cover A by Chip Zdarsky, of course. Cover B by Riley Brown, and that is, of course, your cardstock variant cover. But lots of good villains on that one. Justice League Incarnate number 4 of 5, cover A by Gary Frank. Incarnate cover B, the Fourness cardstock variant cover. Pretty cool looking. 25 copy incentive. Okay, the Monkey Prince number 1, cover A by Bernard Chang. Cover B is going to have an art germ. Cover C is your team cardstock variant cover. So this is one where you had to order 250 copies of this book in order to be able to get it. Here is your cover D, which is your 1 in 25 incentive. And then here is your cover E, 50 copy incentive, Dustin Nguyen. And he's also got Batman on the cover there. One Star Squadron number 3. Now, previously last week, this was reported as Weird Love Tales number 1, one shot. Well, they decided to rechange everything around. It's now Strange Love Adventures number 1, one shot. And they also did the same for cover B, obviously. So Weird Love Tales number 1. Cover B, if you asked for it last week, it has changed to Strange Love Adventures number 1. So make sure you update your LCS on that change to make sure they're not missing it. If that happens, that sucks. I'm sorry. Suicide Squad number 12, cover A. Here's your John Boy Myers cardstock variant cover. Manny the Comic Collector, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining the live chat. Suicide Squad number 12, cover B. Like I said, John Boy Myers. Just his lines are always awesome. Suicide Squad Blaze number 1. So here's your cover A. I'm sorry, this is your cover B. They didn't show the cover A. Unless they turned this one into cover A. Yeah, I might have doubled up there. But here's your cover B. So Suicide Squad Blaze number 1, cover B. Your cardstock variant cover, or it's a black label, so it's probably they're all going to be the same kind of cardstock themselves. But that's a Harley and Peacemaker cover. Cover alone, probably going to move a few of those. And then World of Krypton number 3 of 6, cover A. But no cover B shown, so make sure you hedge your bets. If you're enjoying the World of Krypton, get your cover B and see if it exists. But you have to ask your LCS, because I don't have an ordering system to check in on these things. Amazing Spider-Man number 88, Beyond. And some very interesting characters here. Anyway, here is your variant cover. Here is Avengers number 53. And then there's going to be a Joshua Swabby Sway Black History Month variant cover that we do not see the artwork for. And then the Romero X-Gwen variant cover of her homaging Shadowcat. Ben Reilly Spider-Man number 2 of 5. The La Fuente Incentive variant cover. I thought there was more covers than that. There might have been a third variant cover. I may have copied over it. Captain Marvel number 36. So this is actually the final issue of this Captain Marvel series. Issue 35 was supposed to be the final issue. So they wanted to hit you with a double whammy, 1 in 200 and another 1 in 200, and then a final issue. And here's where we basically find out another thing, because guess what? There's another spoiler variant. So they've had a spoiler variant the last 3 issues of this series. Let me know what you thought of them. Devil's Reign number 4. Devil's Reign number 4, cover A for the connecting variant. So that's the Bagley connecting variant, I guess. And then the Cola X-Gwen variant. Another X-Gwen variant. Here's the Devil's Reign number 4 Sway Black History Month variant. There's also a U incentive. Devil's Reign Villains for Hire number 2. There is your Villains for Hire variant cover. And of course, another book that is sure to cause a big fuss on the internet when people start listing them and start charging the first print prices is this Edge of the Spider-Verse number 2 Facsimile Edition. So be mindful of the difference between the way the barcodes look and all those other things. Don't get played on eBay. Hawkeye Kate Bishop number 4 of 5. And just because you don't like pineapple on pizza does not mean that Pizza Dog doesn't. And he doesn't care if you don't like pineapple on pizza, Kate. The pizza's not for you. It's not to share. All that's his. Do you understand? Okay. Now that we moved on from that, Hawkeye Kate Bishop number 4 Stormbreaker variant cover. And then here we go, everybody. Captain's Log, Bruce Banner reporting from the bridge of the Starship Hulk. Hulk number 2 second printing variant. Maestro World War M number 1. Maestro World War M number 1 Lubera variant cover. Maestro World War M got a Ron Lim. Oh, you know, Marvel Comics 67. Thank you for that, because it said finale in there. And I was like, finale? Like, are they really killing the series again? Like, they just need to keep, you know, get to a good number, legacy renumber it, and then keep it going. Keep it moving. But Maestro's getting a World War M Lim variant as well. Here's your Peralta design variant, though. So who's Leonard? And who did Namor, you know, get with in order to make Leonard? Moon Knight number 6, second printing. And I gotta say, everybody, you're not ready. Y'all are not ready. Okay. One of these Moon Knight books that came out recently featured a new character. Whether you want to argue whether it was issue 1 or issue 3, well, you know, here's the thing. Congratulations to you, Manny. That's an awesome thing. I'm glad you found that, and I guess you're reading Ninth Wonder's post too, because he's giving out my spec secrets. But oh boy, what do we have here? We have the Hunter's Moon taking over the Moon Knight title because Mark is indisposed over in Devil's Reign. Come on, man, what's going on here? You heard it. Here we go. Is right, Dwayne Scott. Hunter's Moon, basically going to be your Fist of Khonshu in Moon Knight number 8. So we'll see what goes on there. There's also the X-Gwen variant cover here by Todd Nelk. New Mutants number 24. New Mutants number 24 has got a Momoko variant cover. Secret X-Men number 1. And then the Tony Daniel variant of that Secret X-Men. I did not see any incentives there. Star Wars Darth Vader number 20. Star Wars Darth Vader number 20. And the Crimson Reign Ioneko variant. And there's also a Sprouse Lucasfilm 50th anniversary variant cover that it did not show the artwork for. Star Wars High Republic Trail of Shadows number 5 of 5. They show the cover A, but they didn't show the cover B. Or the cover C, which is your incentive. Timeless, number 1, going back for a second print. So a lot of people are asking, is Timeless any good? No, it's basically it's a teaser book. This is the replacement of Point 1 in the Marvel lineup. Same way, Incoming, Marvel 1000, you know, all these previous incarnations that they've done in the last couple of years have been in a way to kind of like, instead of doing Marvel Point 1 or, you know, incoming books or anything like that, they tried to make it fun and give it a theme for the year. So Timeless is basically what we're looking at for the next year of Marvel stories. Why is that important? Well, because of how much potential spec-related items are in this book, well, a lot of people went ham on the Miss Minutes cover because it's the first time she's ever appeared in print. Okay? She was in, obviously being in the Loki series, they're probably going to, use that character somewhere in Marvel Comics. So no matter what you say about the Miss Minutes cover, if you hate it or love it, a $40 to $50 book, it's selling for, it's a $5 book originally, right? $5.99, I think, because it's a pretty thick one. So for it to sell for $40-50 is about normal for a very highly desired comic. For everybody who missed out on that book, they didn't want to buy the other variant covers that were on the shelves, or they did in order to read it. And if they did and they sold out, well, then they're going to be getting these second prints on the shelves. Punisher's first cover appearance with this Mandalorian skull. If you don't get that joke, you should follow my IG. The new Young Avengers roster is a lot of runaways on there. So we're going to see. We'll see. But Thomas #1 second printing, cover A. Here's your 25 copy incentive, cover B, which is very spoilerific if you haven't read it. But Miracle Man being involved in the Marvel Universe. Shout out to, I got to give him credit on this one because he knew about this appearance in this book in the X-Men Archives, Captain Britain. Topher over Comic Book True First. Man, that's like super unknown stuff because of it being originally printed over in the UK. So props to you for finding that. But it's another one of those reasons why that X-Men Archives series just continues to deliver. But the second print cover and 125 incentive, but the 50 copy incentive is probably going to be one that's desired as well. But I don't want to downplay this one or anything, but I hear there might be some store exclusives going on, which is meaning there's going to be a ton of these. First print is the way to go. Color for sure. But if you are fortunate enough to find one of these at a reasonable price, I suggest you pick it up, but I would strongly recommend against heavy speculating on this book. But do what you like, buy what you like. But I've just got a feeling that there's going to be a plentiful supply on this one. And Walmart packs are still a thing, aren't they? Yikes. Yeah, if that shows up in a Walmart pack, there's definitely going to be some people who are a little bit upset about that. But moving on. Venom #3 going back for a second printing. And Venom, what are you doing? Anyway. Venom #5 with a cover appearance of Eddie Brock as the Venom of space in his cool looking new Venom outfit. And then, of course, a ton of symbiotes with him, too. And then Venom #5 giving us the Daughterman X-Gwen variant. You would never know that wasn't Allison Blair, a.k.a. the Dazzler. Cool comic guy. Good to see you. So if any of you guys are friends with Comic Boom, have him reach out to me. I've got a giveaway that I got to send to him, but I lost his DM. But anyway, Venom #5 Daughterman X-Gwen variant cover. And then there is going to be an incentive variant for you to chase, but they didn't show the artwork for it. And that is going to do it for the secret variant here today, everybody. I do want to thank you guys for tuning into the live stream. It is always my pleasure to interact with you guys in the live chat and answer questions and such, because, every now and then I might drop some gold. I try for comedic gold, but again, this book right here is an open one. No ulterior motives, and I try to go raw and off the cuff just to keep it genuine. So please stand by for the further messages from this channel, like, hey, the next episode, whatever it is, subscribe. So this way you don't miss the next episode of shows like the Secret Variant that I do broadcast at odd times sometimes, afternoon, evening, sometimes 5 minutes before midnight. So, okay. Let's see here. So the Ultra Box, of course, is continuing to be stacked So just keep them likes coming in, keep the subscribers coming in, and we'll continue to put stuff in that box. But when it is given away, it is going to be a subscriber-only thing. So I want you all to know, you can, of course, tune in to Drunken Chat on 12:30 a.m. on Saturday, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Friday nights. So, you know, it depends on your time zone. We go live when we can. But go check out the last episode of Drunken Chat if you haven't checked it out, because the Spec Matrix I dropped, I put a lot of thought into it, and I put a lot of heart into it. So leave me a comment below. Let me know if you thought it was good. And, of course, our featured channel section. Now, if you think there's a comic book channel that puts out genuine content, that's not out there shaking trees to try to get Spec to fall and, get you to buy books off their pages and stuff, let me know who they are. I would like to feature them on this channel, because this channel is about genuine content creators. And make sure you go check out this list of people on here. All good people putting out good stuff. The next episode of the Wednesday Night Comic Book Presser will be, of course, on Wednesday night, and looking forward to that one, new release day. All of our friends on Whatnot, whether it be Mighty Mel V, The Ninth Wonder, Tales from the Flip Side, Big Leg, all these guys over there doing big things on their sales. So I want to give a shout out to them, holding it down in the comic community. I have not been back on Whatnot in a minute. I'm sorry for leaving you guys. I kind of dropped my phone, and it's now all shattered, and it's not fun. So I got to get a new phone. But you know what sucks? They've discontinued the model of Samsung Android that I use. They want me to buy an $1,800 flip phone that converts to a widescreen or something. I'm not doing that. Follows are always appreciated, of course, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, wherever you may dwell in the social media. You can find all those links on the channel's homepage, in that logo on the right there. And then Twitter tag me at @UltraMaximusX if you see a newsworthy post, or just come holler at me. And of course, IG and Facebook are at U1TRAMAXIMUS. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I hope to see you back here again next week. So that means you have smashed the subscribe button. You clicked the notification bell for notifications. You've liked this video. You're sharing it to your LCS guy, because you're like, hey, I need you to watch this FOC stuff. This guy Ultra, he's got it on lock. He's, one of the most brilliant minds in comic books, according to some of his friends. And I tend to agree. And then, of course, you're going to leave me a comment below after this video ends. Help me break these algorithms. And I will check you all right back here next week. Thank you. Peace.